Good morning, Grade 9, Geography, Chapter 5, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. At the end of this lesson, you would be able to recognize and describe different physical features, types of forests, etc. You would be able to describe important terms in geography such as flora, fauna, foliage, etc. Here is the map of India depicting different forest cover or different types of vegetation, you can say, like tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, montane forests, mangrove forests, and tropical thorn forest, which we will be learning one by one. And in this lesson, today's lesson, we will be covering first two forests. Here is a picture which is showing us exactly how the tropical evergreen forest looks like. See, the maximum height of the trees is 60 meters, they are telling. There is that is also known as emergent layer. What is emergent layer? The tallest trees are the emergents, towering as much as 200 feet above the forest floor with trunks that measures up to 16 feet around. Most of these trees are broad-leaved hardwood evergreens and sunlight is plentiful up here. After this, if you would be seeing that the canopy layer. Now what is canopy layer? In the rainforest, most plant and animal life is not found on the forest floor but in the leafy world known as the canopy. The canopy, which may be over 100 feet or 30 meter above the ground, is made up of the overlapping branches and leaves of rainforest trees. Below that is the trees of 20 meters, then the young trees which are not very tall, then the trees of 5 meters, then there comes the shrub layers and the trees, very tiny trees which are 1.5 meters, or you can even call them plants. This is how the tropical rainforest is all about. The major types of vegetation in India are the tropical evergreen forests, tropical deciduous forests, tropical thorn and scrub forests, montane forests, mangrove forests. Tropical evergreen forests are characterized by heavy rainfall and a warm climate. For example, the forests along the western slopes of the Western Ghats can be classified as tropical evergreen forests. Other areas with evergreen forests are the archipelago of Lakshadweep Islands and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The coastal parts of Tamil Nadu and parts of Assam. These areas receive more than 200 centimeters of rainfall. In addition, the climate of these areas is warm and wet for most of the year, resulting in evergreen forests. This is an ideal condition for thick foliage like trees, shrubs, and creepers. The commercially important trees grown in this area are ebony, mahogany, rosewood, rubber, and cinchona. These forests have variety of animals like elephants, monkey, lemur, and deer. The endangered one-horned rhino is found in these jungles of Assam and West Bengal. A variety of birds, bats, sloths, scorpions, and snails are also found in these jungles. Children, you came across the word foliage in the video. Now what is the meaning of foliage? Here it has been explained. The term foliage refers to the leafy part of a tree or plant. The next type of forest is tropical deciduous forest, which makes most of the forests in India. These forests depend on the monsoon and hence are also known as monsoon forests. The rainfall in these areas is in the range from 70 to 200 centimeter. This is a wide range and hence there is a further classification in the forests on the basis of the rainfall they receive. The areas that receive between 100 to 200 centimeter rains are known as moist deciduous forests, like some parts of the northeastern states, along the foothills of the Himalayas, Jharkhand, western Orissa, Chhattisgarh, and along the eastern slopes of the western Ghats. Commercially important trees here include teak, bamboo, sal, shisham, sandalwood, khair, kusum, arjun, and mulberry. On the other hand, the areas that receive between 70 to 100 centimeter rainfall are classified as dry deciduous forests. For example, the plains of the Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. These are sparsely populated with the trees of teak, sal, peepal, and neem trees. The animals commonly found here are elephants, lions, tigers, and deer. A variety of birds, lizards, snakes, and tortoises are also found here. Here is the comparison table of tropical evergreen forests and deciduous forests. Here are some of the questions which you all are supposed to do in your notebook. If you have seen the video carefully, I am sure that you all will be able to answer these questions, like name any 4 commercially valuable trees that grow in the tropical deciduous forests. Second is, to which type of vegetation does rubber belong to? Rubber means rubber plant. Sal trees are found in forests with what amount of annual rainfall? Which are the most widespread forests in India? These are the 4 one-marker questions. Then again, one marker give reasons are there. The tropical rainforests appear green all the year round. You have to reason it out. The western slopes of the Western Ghats are covered with thick forest and not the eastern slopes. This also I am sure that you all will be able to do it. These are the 2 3-marker questions. List the major types of vegetation found in India and which are the most widespread forests of India. Mention any 2 characteristic features of these forests. Today we are doing till here only, children. Take care and stay safe. Thank you all.